Almost drowned my sister. Laughing face. So, when I was young, around 11, me and my family went to the beach. My dad said that if we went to swim, I had to stay with my sister, since I could barely swim. When we went into the water, my sister swam into a really deep area that I couldn't go to. So I wasn't allowed in the water. When my sister came back, she was basically, "Oh, you can swim. It's okay. Just get in the water." So, later on, I went into the water, specifically under the pier. The pier was significantly deeper than the rest of the water. My sister started noticing that I was literally drowning and trying to fight back against some fat waves. They weren't giant, but for an 11-year-old, it was basically a fast way to die. So she swam over to try and help me, and we both basically started drowning together. The only reason we didn't drown was because we had floaties that were tied to our wrists. We were basically just two kids crying, going under the water for like 30 seconds, 1 minute at a time, then coming back up for 2 seconds. Eventually some guy that had a surfboard, I think, came and helped us by telling us to grab his board while pulling it back. But then I accidentally let go and started drowning again, and they didn't notice until they were like 5 feet away, and had to go back to get me. When we got back to land, my sister got an earful from my dad, even though I intentionally did that. I'm pretty sure that whole experience is why I have to spend 10 minutes convincing myself to get in the bath, before just draining the water and taking a shower instead. Sorry if my English grammar is bad. I'm not good with English. Edit. My sister wasn't pissed at me because she regularly chased me with a knife. I know this is real because I also have a big sister, and as a child, I too would have literally risked death to get her in trouble. Tears of joy. I, F30, have a younger brother, M25. I absolutely could not stand him growing up. When we were little, I was maybe 5. I put him in a basket and was going to float him down the river like baby Moses before my mom realized what I was doing. Also would walk up to people with a baby girl and ask if they wanted to trade. My oldest stepsister tried to sell her baby brother at the playground when she was 10. When she didn't get any offers, she tried to give him away. Piers, where people fish, sharks swim, sand is deep, and currents flow into the deep. PSA: don't swim near piers. I mean, way to put it all on the line? Not sure if it helps. But a similar horrible swimming beach experience is why I really hate the taste of raw seaweed, or anything that tastes like the ocean. I don't want to remember what drowning tastes like. This is your parents' fault. If a child cannot swim, letting them swim supervised only by a slightly older child is completely ridiculous. I do not like to put my head under water when swimming because if my brother, when we were growing up, he would dunk my head under water and hold it there and then release me just after enough scary dunk time. It was mean and messed up. I don't know why he would do that to me. We were besties. My sister wasn't pissed at me because she regularly chased me with a knife. I would have thought that she would chase you with a knife because she was pissed. I would give my kid brother a running start, then toss those deadly metal lawn jarts, high arcing into air at him to land behind him. Until one day I clipped one of his calves. Oops. It's just what dumb kids did for sport. Flushed. That emoticon in the post title is very creepy. My big sister, who was 8 years older, thought she would teach me to swim by holding my head under water. I must have been 3 or 4. We lived in Florida at the time. Least dysfunctional family right here. I'm If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epicaricast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.